Yo, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the day 3 of reacting to this dude's video. It's scary, man. I have to tell y'all, it's scary. We're about to crap ourselves. Yo, get a change of drawers, get a change of diapers. You know what I mean? Let's get to it. Play the video. What you mean, nuh-uh?
Mark and Shannon were a happy couple living in a not-so-happy environment, and it was quite sad to be completely honest. They were perfect for each other and could not wait to live as one. But when they started to rent their first property, they had no clue that it was going to be haunted. Every time one of them was left alone in the house, a huge paranormal surge would happen, and luckily for you, Mark decided to record his entire evening once, just to prove to some doubters that this phenomenon...
What kind of quality is this for a mic? I mean, for a camera, dude. This is the worst quality I've ever seen. I can make out 2 pixels, and it's the cat right here.
It's actually happening to them, and I managed to find the footage. Here you go.
Show it. I'm scared already. Chad, this cat just scared me. Is that the scariest part of the video, dude? I can't handle it.
Right.
I
don't know what it is.
It's a cat. It's a cat, dummy.
Something's not right there.
Yeah. What's not right? What's wrong, buddy?
What is it? What's up there?
He's seriously asking the cat, like the cat's about to start talking. Like, nah, I see something up there. You gotta call an exorcist. Get something. Burn the house down.
My adrenaline's pumping, heart is racing.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're alive. Bro said my heart's pumping, my blood is racing. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but that's what happens when you're alive. If you're not alive, then you're good. You're good. No movement. You should be good. I'm guessing that's what you were feeling, huh? Don't shush me, Burger. What's wrong with you, Exbit? Oh my God, the cabinet opened. Dude, Chad, the cabinet opened by itself. Oh my God, it opened all the way. Get out of the house, dude. Did you just call me a plain cheeseburger? What is wrong with you? We're reacting to scary real life videos, and you're over here calling me a plain cheeseburger. You see how this is fake? Because the cat isn't even reacting. The cat's just like over there, like looking at that dude, like, "Ah, you psychopath, get out of here."
The spirit opened the kitchen cupboard on video, and it was obvious that no natural thing caused it to happen. Mark sent the video to all of his friends that doubted him, but to his dismay, none of them believed him, and thought he was more...
As they should. They should not believe this man, a single word that he's saying.
Weirdo for pretending and setting up a
chill,
fake
bro.
experience.
It's not coming for you.
Do you think the experience looked fake? Let me know in the comment section. But I personally think it looked authentic enough to believe.
I don't care what you personally believe. I can tell that's fake right away. Bro's over here acting like that's Hollywood level level of acting. Dude. I'm not a cheeseburger with onions. Onions are disgusting.
On February the 5th of 2025, Maddie was at home when something spooked her so much that she had to evacuate her house and hide.
She had to evacuate. That shit was burning down. The shit was like, it was full lockdown. You have to run.
Vehicle whilst waiting for her family to come and protect her. It's important to note that before
you're just the meat.
This event, she
Philly cheesesteak? What is happening? Why am I getting compared to food items?
never experienced anything paranormal, but
Can
when
we
she
do the
noticed
reaction?
a
I can
shadow
peace?
figure moving in her yard, she knew that it was far from a natural light casting. Here it is.
I understand this is probably going to sound insane or look like a blur to you, but I was crying. I watched this thing move across in my rearview mirror when I was driving back of my car to the front. I could see it from outside, and
I'm just gonna ignore the fact that you just call me Beef Wellington.
Got out of my car, like staring at me, but if I looked away, I couldn't find it until it was closer. I have never felt fear like this. The hair on my arms was standing up.
You know, I felt fear like that before, and it was when I didn't think I was gonna make it to the toilet in time. Like I was crapping myself. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna make it to the toilet in time. I'm about to shit on the floor. And my arms hairs were sticking out. Cheese ball. What?
Crying on the phone with my mom, waiting for my stepdad to come over because I couldn't believe this is what I really saw.
While poor Maddie was sitting in the locked car, the shadow figure continuously stared at her, and every
How do you know the shadowy figure stared at her? If it's a shadowy figure, you don't know if it's facing you or facing the other way.
time she looked away from it, it supposedly got closer. It was genuinely like a horror movie for her, and she even suffers from PTSD because of it.
You suffer PTSD from a shadow being in behind your car? Cheese wheel.
On this point, she becomes scared by the most normal shadow castings and thinks that the spirit is haunting her again. There have been no verified sightings of the spirit from Maddie since, though, and we are
You
safe
want
to
to know
believe
why?
that
Because she got called out and she was like, oh no, I'm not making more of these fake videos and being targeted. Pizza with veggies. Veggies are disgusting on pizza.
the only long-lasting effect from all of this is her trauma.
Trauma my ass. There's no way she got trauma from a shadow being. It's supposedly a shadow being. It's a glitch.
Scotland, and decided that he was going to take a leisurely stroll down a nice and long road. When he reached a certain point, though, he began to hear some distinct banging, but assuming it was just a human using a hammer or something, he ignored it. As he got closer and closer to the sound, though it intensified, and the rate in which it happened only got louder, it was when he reached an abandoned building that he realized it must have been the source. Curiously, he walked around the building to see if he could figure out what was causing the banging, and sure enough, he was successful. This
Are
is
y'all
what
taking y'all? I realize y'all are taking longer to think about foods because I don't know why. Beef stew.
found.
I'm just gonna ignore y'all from now on. Whatever. You wanna know what's funny? I told my friend to go in there and just start banging at the window. And then I'm gonna record from across the street and be like, hey, y'all see that? That's paranormal activity. The biggest beef steak, chicken sandwich. Y'all are making me hungry. That's all you're doing. Oh, you want to know why we can't see him? Because it's a dude poking it with a stick from like across the room, so he doesn't get caught. IKEA meatballs. What do you mean IKEA meatballs? How big are those things? Hold on. How big are those things? They're small. They're petite. What are you talking about? Can we stick to the reacts?
It is a ghost. It's just a wind.
It is a ghost. How can you tell? Go inside that room and verify.
It's a wind. No, it's a ghost.
That's all I can do. Try and open the window.
There's nothing else there.
Are you sure? Chicken fried steak. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm going right now.
What else could it be?
A dude poking it with something? Like, what happened to rational thought anymore?
I told you it was haunted.
Yeah, you hear that dude laughing in the background? That's him laughing at the guy recording because, like, yeah, you're stupid. There's no way you're saying that's a ghost.
Now, there are several reasons why this could have been faked, but I am about to debunk them. First of all, the wind could have easily caused the door to move, but if this was the case, why would it have stopped the second another noise was made behind the door? Secondly, there could have been an animal or person behind the door barging against it.
Instead of y'all being terrified of these clips, y'all are calling me food items. Like, what is wrong with
No
that?
matter how far you zoom into the crack, absolutely no movement was visible. Everybody in their right mind knows that this place was haunted.
Well, I guess I'm not in the right mind because I know that place ain't haunted.
The man who recorded the following video is actually a viewer of the channel who submitted the content to drokumedia1@gmail.com in order to be featured. And if you want something similar, then make sure to do the same. A few years ago, he made a very small YouTube channel where he would read scary stories in the location that they happened in, and it was quite a cool idea, I must say. After the event that I am about to show you, though, he was forced to give up entirely and never wanted to do something of this sort ever again. It took place in Jerome, Arizona, in the Jerome Grand Hotel, and it was extremely creepy. He had just finished reading a letter from a subscriber when this happened.
Dude, don't get me started on BB attacks. I had that like 3 nights ago. It's not fire. Yo, Jynx, you good, bro? You silent up in here. What's wrong with you? Oh my God! There was a knock on the door. There was a knock. That was proof of paranormal activity. No. It can't be. Chad, it can't be. We're about to witness the scariest thing in the world again. Please don't. Don't show me. He showed me. Oh my God, I'm about to have nightmares. Walking ties? What? Or walking tacos, bro. What's wrong with you? Dude, I'm about to have nightmares again. Like, I'm about to have PTSD to this thing. Why am I witnessing a toilet again?
Okay.
The viewer was woken up by the sound of feet running across his hotel room, and he instantly turned on his mobile phone camera, followed by his flashlight. There was a loud noise that struck fear into him, but then out of nowhere, the tap turned itself on. This had to be a spirit rather than some sort of pipe issue because the handle had physically turned, meaning something had to have moved it, and it was evident that nothing else was in the room at the time. This experience was very spooky, and all we can do is hope that they haven't experienced anything of the sort since. I won't forget to say thank you to the kind viewer who submitted this, and the email is on screen if you want your clips to be in our future videos. Zachary was a single father who cared for his child called Lucius. The two lived a happy life as he was earning a stable income and owned a very nice house. They both described the house as perfect, and the common word that they used was a safe space, which made it even worse, which makes what you are about to see far more heartbreaking. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon when Zachary heard Lucius shout his name, and with his phone on record, he went to investigate.
I've had him once.
Alright, Lucius,
They
what
were the
happened?
best thing I've ever
This is
eaten.
what happened.
There's no way you're trusting your little brother to tell you what happened. You know how many times my little brother has lied to me to my face? Tons of times.
So when it was sitting on top of her or what?
It didn't say I don't know how.
Jesus, what the heck? What the heck?
Show behind the couch.
Lucius, you don't got Lucius, it's okay!
Zachary had no idea.
Little bro had the best common sense in this whole video compilation. He booked it outside the house. You're like, nah, there's a ghost in here. Alright, bro, you can have the house. I'm gone.
what to expect when he went to see what was up with his
How about
son.
you show behind the couch and show there's nobody
What we
back
do
there?
know is that this was at the bottom of his list. The house had never hosted anything of this nature, and the fact that it decided to all of a sudden was really frightening. Furthermore, the fact that this happened to Lucius rather than his father shows that this ghost carried negative energy
Charcoal board? What do you think? What?
and had bad
that a
intentions
food?
because choosing a young child as a victim is something that is far too unacceptable. I hope the poor kid never has to go through something like this again, and they are able to remove the entity from their house.
I'm allergic to bullshit. That's what this whole compilation is, bro.
The following video was taken by a woman called Lisa, and she knew fine well that her house was under.
She posted one video and she got 3 subscribers. Yo, sign me up for that.
Things began for Lisa 2 weeks before this video was captured when she heard a singular knock at her window. 10
Oh my
seconds
God,
up.
I'm so scared. Chat, y'all heard that? Paranormal activity. I'm about to burn this house down. Animal style fries? Well, what is that?
Knock, her room suddenly started going crazy, and it was definitely the act of a spirit. After this initial incident, she hoped that this would be the only time it happened, but every single day the knock happened again, and you guessed it, 10 seconds later, chaos was unleashed. Eventually, the conclusion was drawn by Lisa that the next time she heard a knock at the window, she would film and see what happened with this being the recording.
Sure. Show us. What happened?
We're here now to observe paranormal activities.
Sure.
Currently, at the moment.
Oh my God,
There
that
we
chair is
go.
turning.
It started.
Oh my
As you
God,
can see,
no.
the window is closed.
Uh-huh.
The door is also closed.
There's a dude under the bed pulling with a string.
No door. And now, still, we're observing unnatural movements.
Why doesn't it go farther?
Strangely, the chair moved without any visible force interacting with it.
How about you turn the camera over like so you can see under the bed? There's nobody here. Then I would believe you. But you can tell this is fake, man. Come on.
Very clear that nothing was doing it. Lisa initially theorized that nothing would actually come of this recording, and the ghost would turn out to be camera shy, and was overjoyed after ending the recording. She uploaded it to social media, which is how I managed to get my hands on it, but no updates have been posted since.
I'm about to blow my brains out thanks to this thing. There's no way people
When you hear
believe that.
clattering in your kitchen, when the clock strikes midnight, it's
I think it's my little brother trying to make food and then he dropped a spoon.
bound to be a scary event, not to mention that your partner is
You're right. It's a scary event. If your mom wakes up and hears that spoon like on the floor, she's gonna come in there with the chocolate just beating your ass up.
beside you, so you know it can't be them. This was the case for Nicola, the wife of Jesse, who faced this. Her and Jesse had been fast asleep for roughly 1 hour, and suddenly she was awoken by the sound of the fridge opening. After turning to her side and realizing her boyfriend was still sound asleep, she took it upon herself to check the scene with her camera in hand. Have a look.
Why is it red? Why am I looking at red? I hate people who walk so slow. Like, can you...
Jesse, left the fridge open. Wait, shit. Oh my god.
It's either one of two things. The breeze from the door you clearly left open, or somebody was behind that door, pushed that thing closed.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, that might actually be real. Either that or what? Pre-watch? What do you mean?
This kitchen was clearly haunted, and Nicola would most certainly pass away in a horror film. The fact she didn't think to wake up her boyfriend in a situation that could have been a strong burglar is bizarre, but she was very brave for making the decision to go alone. A ghost was probably the best outcome here, because anything else might have punished Nicola's silly decision, but she now has the draining task of trying to remove it. The time was roughly 5 in the morning, and Dave Valkrat, someone known by the people around him as a hard worker, was still awake trying to
People tell me I'm a hard worker too, and then they come to my house and see I'm just laying on the couch all day.
complete the project he was working on. It was an editing task, and he was being paid a huge amount for it, so he couldn't miss out, and wanted to smash the deadline by a solid week to impress the client. Little did he know that there was an obstacle awaiting him in the form of a poltergeist. An important note to make is that Dave lived without any beings other than his 2 puppies, who were both in the room with him at the time of the recording, and he doesn't fail to make this very clear.
You made me say I hate you, Exbit. How did you think of that so fast?
Disculpen el reguero.
Bro said sorry for the mess. Like, brother, I see no mess. Come to my room, you'll see a whole fucking mess. The desk mess is relatable right there. Like the controls all on one side, like me. Another the computer over here. Okay, double monitor. That's just flexing. Stop it.
Cinco 5:23 de la mañana, 5:24 ya, para los que dicen que... Para los que dicen que ocurre nada más.
If that's a poltergeist, I'll open the door. Like, who the fuck you think you are knocking on my doors at this late an hour? What's wrong with you?
3 de la mañana, no. Son las...
He doesn't even know what time it is. He said, oh, it's 5 in the morning, now it's 3 in the morning? What?
Ya de la mañana. 24 minutos. Ahí están mis perritos.
If the dogs aren't scared, then there's nothing wrong.
Alexa, luz del cuarto blanco frío.
6 or 7 in the morning.
¿Estás escuchando?
Jynx, Exbit, you're about to get banned. We're talking about a poltergeist here, and you're over here talking about 6, 7.
Escuchen.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear it? You're banned too, Jynx. How about you turn on the lights? Don't open the front door. I was about to say. Get some Kleenex. I can tell you know some stuff.
No hay nadie, no.
There's nobody in the house.
Siempre les muestro que no hay nadie para que luego no digan, es que eso, qué sé yo. De sus amigos, de sus familiares, o lo que sea, no hay absolutamente nadie. Allá vive mi hermana, allá abajo, pero pues ahorita todo está oscuro. ¿Escucharon lo mismo que yo, no?
No.
¿Escucharon lo mismo que yo? No estoy loco, escuché como...
Yeah, you are crazy.
Venía de por aquí.
Bro saying he's pinpointing exactly where the knock was happening.
Y para los que digan, no hay nada, es una silla y lo hacemos para que los perros cuando se suenan aquí así, pues a veces dejamos esta ventana abierta como ahorita. Vean, ya está amaneciendo para que vean que no es mentira. Y
I heard a voice, hold on.
Vean, ya está amaneciendo para que vean que no es mentira. Y
I heard somebody say soy yo. So that means you got somebody in the house.
Y no se caigan si están por ahí. Entonces se apagó todo.
Can you do a meatball cosplay next stream? How do you want me to do the meatball cosplay? I don't have meatballs costumes. What is wrong with you? Am I tripping or am I the only one who heard that? What do you mean? He already is? I hate you all. Nah, they're just tripping balls.
Ahí están lejos. Por eso me echo la cama. Ya luego la dejo. Dios mío. Bueno, una aventura
I'm
más.
hearing voices. Am I tripping?
A seguir trabajando.
Chat, who in here is like a dedicated worker that stays up until like 5 a.m. on a deadline? You got me messed up. At 12 at midnight, I'm gone to sleep. If it's work, if I'm streaming, I'm streaming all night.
Out of the blue, a voice could be heard on the other side of Dave's door, and this would frighten anyone, so you really can't blame him for becoming scared. After buckling up the courage to open the door and see if there was anything on the other side waiting for him, he did it, and to no surprise, there was nobody. For the sole
To no one's surprise.
purpose of making sure the viewers knew he was telling the truth, he circled the vicinity and checked every nook and cranny of the room. No evidence of a person was left behind other than the open window of which Dave provided a good
So
explanation
that
for.
means there's an open window. That means somebody could have jumped out the window while he took his sweet time exploring the house.
This was definitely the act of a ghost. After drawing this conclusion once and for all, Dave resorted to something that he had never done in his life, praying to God. He was a very unreligious person, but only one being came to mind when he thought of who he could go to for help. So despite no history with religion, he prayed that nothing else would happen. To his dismay, though, the prayers were not answered, and just 3 days after the initial incident, the poltergeist decided to terrorize him once again.
Lies.
Son las 3:43 de la mañana.
Oh, that's La Llorona. I could tell right away. You turn off all the lights, you hide under the bed, and she won't get you. She gets kids. That's what I was so afraid of when I was growing up, chat. La Llorona, that she was gonna take me because I was a bad boy.
Otra vez.
That sounds like someone that
Otra
was in
vez.
pain, by the way. Like you just cut off their foot.
Luego empiezo a sentir adrenalina. Por eso respiro así.
Don't open the door, you psychopath. If you open the door, open it with a knife or with a gun, like ready to blow somebody's brains out. This is the type of person that dies first in a horror movie, by the way.
Enciendo la linterna.
That's a really crappy flashlight. Bryce, I have a flashlight.
No hay
You know the type of flashlights I have? Hold on, let me get them. Right here. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the lights. Nothing, right? Look at this thing. Look at this. This is the type of flashlight y'all should have. And it's not just, there's like 3 modes like that. There's one more, hold on. Yeah, that. You can flash somebody with that motherfucker. This dude bought a flashlight off like the Craigslist or something like some shit like that. Like the weakest flashlight in the world. You can blind somebody with this thing. You know, you have to charge this like you right here. There's a charging port. It says at full brightness, it lasts. Hold on, I can't see. I can't read. Hold on. It lasts 2 hours on max brightness. Why does it look like that? What do you mean? Like, oh my god, I know exactly what you mean.
Ahora los que me preguntaban. La cosa esta sale por ahí. ¿Ok? Con los ojos brillosos y todo. Quiero que se den cuenta.
I was gonna believe you if you said it was like a poltergeist that you can't see. But my brother, that's the worst. You have a good PC to edit, and this is the worst edited video I've ever seen in my life. What is that? If that's supposed to be a human, why is its head like in a straight line right there?
Se den cuenta. Sale por aquí. ¿Ok? Vean.
Oh, a fridge. What you got in there?
I know this is absolutely insane, but this time around, Dave was able to see the ghost in full form as it revealed itself whilst peeking around the doorway. It is unknown as to whether or not the spirit meant to get caught or not, but ghosts can go invisible in an instant, so it did likely want to be seen. The reason for this would be nothing other than an attempt to strike fear into poor Dave, and unfortunately, it worked. He is working on solving the issue, but has decided this place is not somewhere he can tolerate. New houses are being looked at, and I hope he finds one at an affordable price as much as I hope you subscribe.
What if there's another toilet? Did you miss the other one that we saw? Okay, I was gonna do it for tonight. It's already way too late for me. But thank y'all for watching me, YouTube. Thank y'all for sticking to the end. I mean, I know 30 minutes is long, but thank y'all for sticking with me. Consider liking and subscribing, and leave a comment down below. Y'all scared of this? Like me? Like the toilet was insane. Let me know if y'all scared of the toilet down in the comments. All right, peace.